Yes, good morning. Well, Robbie Anthony is a software developer and the executive director of an organization called Solace. Thanks to her and a team, this app will soon be in the hands of trans individuals across the nation and later even Mexico. The app called Solace is a tool for trans individuals to help them map out their transition while getting the most accurate and credible information. About a month ago, Robbie and her team were involved in a competition that happens to be the only LGBTQ startup weekend across the world. They competed with groups from New York, the Dominican Republic, and even Canada, and took first place with this app. That's when they knew they had something special, and Robbie's personal experience as a woman in transition only made her realize even more just how important it would be to release this app to the world.
I know how difficult it is to move forward on what's already a difficult road that is transition. And we interviewed a number of people and we found out that the financials are an aspect that holds people back, the community, but access to information is something that makes people unable to move forward. About 41% of people who are trans attempt to commit suicide at one point in their life. I want to drive that number down. If providing accurate information can put any sort of dent in that number, that would be the highest calling of this type of application.
The app will give trans individuals the means to navigate medical, legal, and social challenges involved with transition. The app was recently revealed to the public, but should be available for use soon. Robbie says she is still trying to raise money to help with some of the funding since app development is pretty expensive. So if you're interested in donating to the cause, you can find a link on our website at crumb.com. Jen.